The 2020 Starcraft SVX 191 outboard for Mydealers.ca. This is Rick Lazell. As I walked up to the boat earlier this morning, the first thing I noted that the 191 outboard has a full fiberglass liner. But then we've got the addition that Starcraft's done with the marine matting that virtually starts the second you enter if you're coming in off that beautiful ladder up on the bow. And it is perfectly positioned all the way through the cockpit, up the steps onto the transom, and throughout the transom as well. Just a perfect layout for what you want when you're out there with your family and your friends. Sitting at the helm of the 191, and I really couldn't help but notice and truly appreciate the amount of space from where I sit across the beam of the boat. This is a really nice big open section for my friends to hang out and lounge while we're out on the boat for the day. And you know, I'm sitting here and I always think about the amount of cup holders we put on boats, and the 191 has the exact right amount. There's 8 nicely trimmed out. They've all got a chrome bezel around them. There's 8 cup holders on the boat. The right size, the right position, all absolutely done the right way. I eased very comfortably into the captain's bucket seat, appreciating the attention to detail of the 3 different colors and textures of the different vinyls on here. I'm a bit of a tall guy. I do like to sit up when I run. I love the fact I've got a flip-up bolster on here. Appreciate the detail here with the Starcraft emblem in the center of the vinyl wrapped wheel that of course is full tilt. Check the detail here at the gauge section on my dashboard. I like the accent of the chrome bezels around the gauges against the wood grain background. Really looks kind of cool. Got a couple of spots here I could certainly store a cell phone or anything else I'm bringing on the boat, and lots of legroom for me on the 191. You know, so much of the enjoyment of a deck boat is the ability for our family and friends to get on and off the boat. And getting on or off the Starcraft SVX 191, simple off the bow here. We've got a really nice, generously sized locker up here with a 4-step telescoping reboarding ladder. Just pop that open, down she goes. We've got a cleat in here for our anchor and the fluke carriers here to hold the anchor itself into place. Just a really nice setup in a 19-foot model. Just taking a moment to take a look at the cockpit and the interior of the boat from a different vantage point. And this actually caught my attention that Starcraft has very subtly brought in their company logo without the full name of the company into the interior of the boat. Very nice touch. Certainly appreciate our test boat comes with the optional ski tow bar. As a family that enjoys a lot of water sports when we're out on the lake for the day, this is certainly something that I would absolutely equip the 191 with. Certainly extends the day and the moments with our kids when we can get them tubing or wakeboarding, what have you, and out enjoying more time with us while we're out in the lake. You know, we've all seen so many boats over the years where the egress or how we get in and out of the boat hasn't been considered. Check out what Starcraft's done here. We've got a great safe area here where we can step in with not 1, but 2 steps actually coming into the 191. Great for dads, moms, kids, friends, family, everybody that's with you, and you're not damaging the interior of the boat. Thumbs up, Starcraft. Sitting on the transom of the boat, and again I take note of attention to detail. You see the marine matting really perfectly positioned everywhere. We've got an access compartment to our battery on the port side of the boat. In the center, in front of the Yamaha 115, really nice clean lines of the engine well. And in addition to that 4-step telescoping reboarding ladder up on the bow, we've got another one here on the stern for our friends getting in and out of the boat. The bow section of the 191 outboard contains so many great features that we want when they're out there. And for me as a dad, I think about when I'm out there with my kids and I look at a really generous, we've got over 29 inches of freeboard here up in the bow, which is super protective for my kids. I love the fact we got a couple of really nicely sized handrails on both the starboard and the port side of the boat. I come over to the port side, noting this is also on the starboard, but we've got a really generous storage compartment under here. You can see how clean and neat everything is. Starcraft's attention to detail really comes out there. And then I also noticed up here, as we enter the bow section of the boat, we've got a self-draining ice chest for a couple of beverages while we're out in the water for the afternoon. When I was out testing today, I tried a couple of different cruising speeds. For me, on my own in the boat with a full tank of fuel, I found 19 and 24 miles an hour at their respective RPMs to be perfect. For you, any customer, you want to take the time to understand how the boat's going to react to the gear and the crowd that you bring on the boat that day. But you're driving a boat, how much better is it than that? So when you're making your list of what your needs are for your family, for your boat, if things like safety for my kids comes up top priority, if like a big wide open cockpit space is important for you because you're going to have lots of friends hanging with you on the boat, is something that's got wicked easy, nice, comfortable marine matting, the ability to board the boat from the bow or the transom, if all those kind of things come into play for you, but you don't have to have top speed. Think about a 37-mile-an-hour package with a 115. You're going to get phenomenal fuel economy out of Starcraft's SVX 191 outboard, and this boat might be absolutely the right boat for you. For Mydealers.ca, this is Rick Lazell.